Hi guys, how are you today? I hope you're having a wonderful day so far. For those of you who are new, my name is Eva, and for those of you who are coming back, as always, thank you so much for coming back. Welcome to another MLM shit show. We're having a very gloomy, dark day today, and I am supposed to clean my apartment, but I really don't feel like doing it. So instead, I decided to record another video. I just recorded the Monday video as well. Take a look at the graph. If you've been enjoying my content for a while, please click that like and subscribe button. I would really appreciate it if you subscribe, joined our little community. Today we're here to talk about an Arbonne training, and this one's really intense, so buckle up. As per usual, before we go into the actual training, I'm just gonna put a little disclaimer in here and let's get into the video. I think that was a really quick intro. I'm proud of myself because I just ranted on like the Monday video, so I don't have anything to rant about in this video. But yeah, let's just take a look at this. This video is called Building Your Dream Team.
All know, maybe we don't know, when we start this business that what we do is very simple, right? Basically, what we're doing is we're helping people to switch over the products that they're already using somewhere else and get a great discount, right? That was really what clicked in my mind when I started this business. Is I'm going to go to however many other stores, pay all these other brands for the rest of my life to use the products that I use in my daily life. And I'm going to do that for the rest of my life. That is an expense going out of my pocket forever. And when I tried the Arbonne products and when I started to fall in love with all of them, it was just such a no-brainer. Okay, I'm going to shop from my store instead. And I'm going to teach and I get a discount and get shipped to my door. I don't have to go anywhere, right? And I'm going to teach other people how to do the same thing. And I can teach people how to do the same thing in two different ways. They can become a preferred client and they can get 20 to 40% off, right? And they're going to be my client base, where I'm getting that preferred client commission whenever they order. Or I'm going to teach somebody else how to build a business just like I'm building, because they have a network of people in their community that I don't know, that they can help benefit, right? And so really what you want to start to think about is, does this business make sense for you, right? You're all here, you're all consultants. So as you're thinking about this and really realizing how simple it is, right? Everyone we know is already shopping for many of these products somewhere else. So we are simply teaching them how to switch from one store to another and get a discount and get really great products without all these chemicals and stuff, right? Simple, makes sense. So don't you think that there's somebody else out there just like you that it's going to make sense for them too? Don't you think that there's somebody in the hundreds or thousands of people that you are already connected with, that already have some sort of trust and connection or relationship with you, that if they actually understood how this worked and they let go of all the perceptions that they maybe hold, that it would click for them too, and they would say, you know what, I want to build the business because this now makes sense, right? But you guys, what happens is a lot of people, they don't have the whole story. They don't get it, or they hold perceptions from the outside looking in that make it so that they think it's not for them. So that's why it's our goal and our job to educate people and to get in front of our whole network and share the full story. So that's why we do the 30 and 30, and that's a whole nother call, which we'll get to eventually. But what I really want to talk about today, and this is why you need your pen and paper, is we're really going to get down to the nitty-gritty over the next 6 weeks on this training series, where you're going to learn how to build your dream team. Because that is such a huge part of this business, right? You can have a client base and that's great, and we all want that. But it's when you can teach somebody how to have their own client base, how you can duplicate yourself. It's like opening a franchise of a restaurant that you love, right? And you know it's going to be, there's a lineup every single night to get in, right? It is such a great restaurant. Everyone loves the food. Everyone recommends it to their friends. You don't even need to advertise because it's all word of mouth. People are so obsessed with your restaurant that, you know, they're telling oh my God, you have to go eat here. You have to get this meal. Oh my gosh, it's the best I've ever had. And your business is flourishing from that, from word of mouth, right? From recommendations from people that they trust. Now, imagine being able to, let's say you know somebody who lives in Australia, and you could give them your business blueprint and say, here, you need to open this restaurant, your own location in Australia, because I know that your network is going to love it just as much. And then you could teach and train them how to open the same thing. You already have the menus down. You already have all the details sorted out in a way that works, and they can duplicate that. And then they can help somebody else in New Zealand start, and you're helping somebody else in every single state start their own restaurant. Guys, this is what our business is. Okay, this is what our business is. It's duplication.
That doesn't make any sense. Like her just comparing this network marketing business to restaurants and opening restaurants across the world is just... what? That's not even remotely the same thing. I don't even know what to say. I've never heard anyone say, wow, these Arbonne products are so good, you have to buy them. You know, I've never heard anyone talk about Arbonne products like that, other than Arbonne representatives, which are only doing that because they want to recruit more people. And also the way she went in there, she didn't say it exactly like I wanted her to say it, but she did say, right, having customers is great, having customers buy from you, but growing your team and duplicating yourself, your practices, whatever, your coaching is the key to success, right? So maybe further down the line of this interview, she's actually going to admit that recruitment is where most of the money comes from. So let's see if we're gonna get that confirmation off of her.
That's popped up that you already know that maybe you have been afraid to talk to, or maybe you haven't talked to in a while about Arbonne, and you could ask again, hey, would you be open to taking a look at what I'm doing? Because I'm so excited about it. And I genuinely feel like you would absolutely love this if you actually took a look and learned the whole story.
Yes, you absolutely should be a nuisance. And if someone has told you no in the past and it's been a while since they rejected you, just you slide into those DMs again and you maybe ask them, hey, are you sure that you don't actually want to join Arbonne? Are you sure? I know you said no like 3 times over the past 8 months, but are you sure? This would be so good for you. And most of all, it would be so good for me because I would get commission off of you, you know? Scammy and spammy. Let's continue.
You want to be looking at your business with longevity, first of all, because a lot of people quit at day 15 where they're like, look at all this hard work I've done and I've only made $156. This is not worth it. You guys, this is network marketing. If you stick it out, I'm pretty sure this statistic is in a network marketing company, if you stick with it for 10 years, out of the people who stick with it for 10 years, 95% of people are at the top level after 10 years. If they build it for 10 years. It's crazy because, you know, the average, if you go to earnings.arbonne.com, the average time to get to nation is about 4 years. That's how long people go to school and gather hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of debt that then they need to go get a job for. You guys, like, this is crazy. But for me, it was like, oh my God, it took me 10 years to get to the top. What a loser I am, right? But it's so funny. I just saw some of my family members and they were like, oh, you're going to Maui? That sounds like fun. That's awesome, you know? And I'm like, yeah, Arbonne's taking me and my family to Maui. And they're like, wow, like you have a good, like you're like, have a good position now, huh? And I'm like, yeah, I'm at the top. And I'm like, it took me 10 years. And then, you know, a lot of them were people that were like, what are you doing? That doesn't work. And then they're like, well, most people are in a job for 20 years and they don't promote to the top. And I was like, exactly. That's why I don't care that it took me 10 years. I don't care. It makes no difference to me, right? Like, and even they understood that by that time. They were like, well, that's not that long. Like, I've worked in a job for 10 years and I'm still at the checkout or whatever. you know? So you guys, like, longevity is everything. And with network marketing, the difference between staying in a job for 20 years or even running a regular business for 20 years is the power of duplication. It's you helping, you know, multiple people every single year start their own business and teach them what you know and teach them what you're learning, just the way that we do. And then them teaching people that you don't know, that they know how to do the same thing. And you consistently teaching and them consistently teaching and everyone consistently teaching more and more people how to build a business. And all of a sudden your $156 a few years later is a multi-million-dollar business. But 99% of people quit. So what does it take to be at the top? It takes hard work, it takes consistency, it takes learning the skills, it takes the fire and the energy and the passion that is contagious and magnetic, and it takes not giving up. So are you willing today to commit to your future and your dream and your business that you want, and the thousands of people that are out there praying for an answer in their life that are meant to be on your team? They're waiting for you to get out of your comfort zone and go share your vision and go share your why, and to do it over and over and over again, and to have so many people say no, to have so many people not get it, to have so many people start and quit. Are you willing to commit through that to find those few people who are meant to be on this journey with you all the way to the top and beyond? Because I can tell you right now, you guys, we are not in countries yet where people have never heard of Arbonne. There's literally 100 countries, over 100 countries that have never heard about Arbonne. Yet they would do anything to be in the place that we are in right now, to be able to have choices like we have right now with this business. That is what a gift this is.
Wait. Did she just say there's over 100 countries that have never heard of Arbonne, but they would give anything to be at the top of Arbonne? How does that make any sense, hon? What? First of all, the statistic that she said, all the people that stick to network marketing for 10 or more years are at the top. Where is proof of this? I've never heard of this statistic before. I love how they just throw things at people like that without any like, oh, you can read more about it in this article, you can read more about it in this research or whatever. No, they just put like out like weird fake statistics that she probably made it up at the spot and just go with it, just pretend like it's true. It's even more shocking that she's just saying, well, you gave up too long. The 99% of people who failed, who already watched her training before, where she said 99% of people fail because they don't believe in themselves. They just didn't believe in themselves enough to succeed. In this training, she's claiming that 99% of people are failing because they gave up too early. And by too early, she means, yeah, you need to be in this business for at least 10 years. Are you fucking serious? Like 10 years. Imagine how much money and time and effort you would spend if you would be in Arbonne for 10 fucking years. You would go into debt. Like, that's insane. The computer notifications keep freaking me out. And then her kind of like the condescending tone that she's saying, well, it took me 10 years to get to the top, but I'm at the top now. And other members of my family or whatever work in a job for 20 years and they're still at the cash register, as if being at the cash register or being at the same spot your whole career is shameful. She's kind of looking down on it. You didn't get a promotion or you didn't become the CEO, or it's like not everyone is going to get to the top. Not everyone wants to get to the top. Not everyone wants to be rich or anything. Some people have other aspirations. Some people don't want to work at all. They want to be home with their kids. That's all fine. And I really hate that they always have the tone where they're just looking down on other people. Let's just finish this training.
Define your niche. So now it's really getting into like what inspires you about Arbonne. What are the things that light you up? Is it Is it the healthy lifestyle? Is it the business? Like, does it like it, are you a business mind where you just want to like talk to people about the business? People are going to be attracted to the business. Is it like hair and makeup? Are you into the beauty side of things? Are you into clean beauty? Are you into the environment? And you want to talk about all the initiatives that Arbonne has for being a clean beauty company or a clean beauty and wellness company? Is it the nutrition? Is it fitness and running the 30-day program? What is it for you that gets you so excited? And how can you incorporate that into your brand every single day? And your brand, yes, online presence, but guys, I also just mean you. Like what I started doing is people would, I'd be out and about and people would be like, wow, you just had a baby, you look great. And then I make a joke and I'm like, well, I'm a healthy lifestyle consultant, so I better, And so then they're like, oh, what? That's so cool. Like, what do you do? Oh, have you ever heard of Arbonne? And so you can kind of use whatever your passion is to create a title for yourself. Like, yes, you're an independent consultant, but there's so many ways that you could market that for yourself. I'm a health and wellness advocate. I'm a lifestyle coach, or I'm a lifestyle stylist. How cool is that? You're like, who wants to be a lifestyle stylist? I think that's so cool. I just came up with that today. Healthy lifestyle guide or healthy living guide. That one's thanks to Kristen. If you want to focus on being a remote worker, like, yeah, I work from anywhere. Like, I'm a nomad, digital nomad life, whatever, super eco-conscious environmentalist. That's like totally educating people. There's a girl I follow on Instagram. I think her thing is like plastic free mermaid or something. And she's got like hundreds of thousands of followers and her account is so cool, but she teaches people about how to not use plastic, So you really have to create your own niche. You want to talk about how we're a B Corp and all of that stuff. So find the parts of Arbonne that excite you the most. Do you want to train? Do you want to talk about ingredients and educate people on the difference of the ingredients? Or is there like choose a few of those main topics that you want to like really intricately weave into your brand, into your daily conversations, into how you represent yourself, right? And then as you're in conversations with people out and about, it's so easy to tie that into the conversation you're having, right? Let's say somebody's talking about chemicals in products and they're like, oh, I can't wear makeup because I always react to it. Oh my gosh, well, I run a clean beauty company and I would love to help you. I'd love to give you some stuff to try. Like, you would love it. And we have a 90-day money back guarantee. If anything doesn't sit well with you, we can literally exchange it or get your money back, no problem, right? Or if somebody says, oh, I really want to get healthier, I want to lose weight, I want to, I got to fix up my lifestyle. Well, I'm a healthy lifestyle coach or whatever, right? I would love to help you. Oh my gosh, you have to check out our 30 Days to Healthy Living. It is so amazing. It's completely transformed my life. And I'm so passionate to help other people tweak their lifestyle to really like create change for long term, right? That's a way that you could say that. This is what I do. Basically what you're saying is that's what I do. Oh my God, that's what I do. I tell people that all the time. This is what I'm looking for. Oh my God, that's what I do. I would love to help you. And then they're like, oh, what? And so that's something that you can really dive into and make sure that you're sharing as you go in through your brands. And the other thing that you really want to work on is your why. Okay, so as you go through these first few steps in the process of building your dream team, identify your dream team business partners, identify you as a leader, and raise the bar for what that looks like as who you are and as who you're looking for. And then define your niche and what's going to resonate with that group of people, right? And that's going to be the stuff that you talk about, how you brand yourself, that type of thing. And remember, you are your business. Like, your brand is your business. So you want to use your social media and your everyday conversations to inspire people, right? Like, take complaining out of your vocabulary, take negativity out of your vocabulary, take obstacles and excuses out of your vocabulary, and don't allow it in conversations with people. If you don't want that to be what you're talking about, be the one who inspires change, be the one who lifts them up and shows them that they can have something different, right? So the last thing that I want to talk about today is your why. Is your why relatable, right? Because I can sit here and say, oh, well, I wanted to build a business so that I could stay at home with my kids. But if I share that specific why with every single person, and I'm talking to somebody who doesn't have kids and never wants kids, is that going to resonate with them? No. So that's why on every call, we get to know that person first, right? If they're saying, oh yeah, I have kids and I want to stay home with them and I don't like my job, I don't like leaving them, then yeah, that's what I'm going to talk about. But if they say, I just want to travel, I just want to see the world, then that's what I'm going to talk about. My why is to create choice and flexibility, not only for myself, but for thousands of other people around the world by doing something they're passionate about. Oh my God, I want to do that. That sounds great. So you have to be relatable, right? You really have to focus on what that person is connecting with, and that's why you want to have engaging conversations.
Well, okay, she just told a ton of people that they can create a title for themselves. So basically, they can just call themselves whatever the fuck they want, even though they are just an Arbonne independent consultant. But there she gave a lot of, like, some of them are really cringy examples, but some of them are lifestyle coach, lifestyle mentor, whatever. When you're just a multi-level marketing consultant, you can't just make up a title and pretend that you are. That's called scamming. It's as if I was saying, oh, I am a programmer, you know, when I'm just like a technical support. I'm nowhere near doing what IT people do. You can't just create a title and go around saying that you're that when you're not. Well, I mean, you can. That's what they all do. It's so fucked up, isn't it? And then of course, create your why. They always say your why is the most important. You have to be relatable to people. You have to check out who they are, what their lifestyle is, so that you can relate. So like, don't talk about your kids if you're talking to a single person who has no interest in having kids, and you have to find something else. So again, you're just lying and you're just making up stuff, focusing on stuff that you know is going to relate to those people that you're talking to, which is, again, it's lying to those people for your own personal benefits, to recruit them and get some money off of them. So it's really messed up. I mean, I'm definitely gonna keep an eye on this person, because their training is really, really messed up. It's really problematic. That's gonna have to be it for today, guys. I have to wrap that up here. I do hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please leave me a like and subscribe to my channel for more content like this. As always, thank you to all of you nice people who are supporting me. If you're not coming from my social media, feel free to check me out. I'm gonna link my Instagram down below. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.